spin it.
Don't fuss with nothing. Great game.
I'm a strawberry. But I'm not a strawberry guy.
I don't like the chunks of strawberry. That's
Yeah, can't have, it's kind of like orange juice. You
Yeah,
have
no
the-
pulp.
the pulp.
Oh, I'm a pulp guy.
You're a
Pulp
pulp
guy.
guy?
You're a
What
pulp
is
guy?
wrong with you?
We won't go there.
Yeah. It's a pulp.
It's a long list.
We're getting a little cooler.
We're getting a little cooler.
Dropped a
It is
couple degrees from 20 minutes ago.
6:39 p.m. 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't know what that is in Celsius.
That's the boss.
The boss.
That's the boss. Oh, well, thank you.
Up, first float of the night, coming in via air.
I think that's the
Oh.
Metacopter. Metachopper.
Does it?
So don't move. Glue on our feet.
I love it.
Twist at the hip.
And over here,
And look to your left.
if you were to look to your left, my right,
Wah, 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 wah.
kind of makes you wonder how weather folks, you know, how they, you see this stream coming in here. It's a green screen.
Well, they have a camera they look at.
Oh.
So if I'm facing here, like the green screen's behind me, there's a camera there that I can see what I'm doing.
Oh.
Right, it's the magic of television.
Oh. And it's in televisions in color now, I heard.
And picture boxes.
Picture box, those moving picture boxes. Truly, we live in a time of wonder.
Just waiting for the cue from the big boss. How's the sound? Cool.
Perfect.
I think we're good.
When they get out, then they're going to wait for.
This is a kids
Oh, I
program.
forgot the mic was hot. Good evening, Watertown. Who's ready for the dairy parade out there? All right, all right. Need a little bit more excitement than that. Who's ready for the dairy parade? All right, I am JJ, the morning host on Classic Hits Z93, Mornings Over Easy. Welcome to the 2023 Jefferson County Dairy, the Red, White, and Moo Parade. Now this year, we have a special treat. So thanks to the Jefferson County Economic Development, H. Wood Dairy Farm in Cape Vincent, a family-owned dairy farm, and NBC Watertown, we're very proud to present Northern Blend Chorus. Now founded in 1985, Northern Blend Chorus is Northern New York's premier female-identifying a cappella group, boasting 3 international chorus championships. All right, girls, get it. Northern Blend has performed in the United States and Canada and brings a 4-part a cappella barbershop harmony to our region. Northern Blend Chorus is under the direction of Katie Taylor, and you can learn more about them at northernblendchorus.homestead.com. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm Watertown welcome to Northern Blend Chorus.
No more rehearsing and nursing apart. We know every part by heart. Overture, curtain lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show. This is it.
Hello, everyone. We are the award-winning Northern Blend Chorus, and we're honored to be at the Jefferson County Dairy Parade. Northern Blend has called Watertown home for 38 years, with members residing all over northern New York. We're ordinary women excited to share our extraordinary music with you tonight.
And oh, what heights we'll hit. So on with the show.
do acapella music, and you are a female identifying girl, welcome to join us any Monday night over at Stonecrest Church on Chestnut Street. Come and see the Northern Blend. We'd love to have you. My mom says to say it till 7 p.m.
Thanks, Mom. You're welcome. Thanks.
If I could reach the stars, pull one down for you, shine it on my heart, so you can see the truth. That this love inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dreams, and I can change the world. And baby, I'll be the sunlight in your universe. You think my love was really something good, baby? If I could change the world, if I could be queen, even for a day, I'd make you royalty. I'd have it no other way. And our love would rule, baby, this kingdom we have made. To never be a fool, I could only wishing for the day that I can change the world. And baby, I'll be the sunlight in your universe. You think my love was really something good, baby? If I could change the world, if I could change the world, if I could change the world. If I could change the world, change the world. Do-ba-doom-doom-doom-doom, how sweet it is to be loved by you. You, oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, honey, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, it seems I've been there before. But you brighten up for me all of my days. With love so sweet in so many ways, I want to stop. Thank you, baby. I just want to stop. And thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's just like sugar sometime. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Talking about my baby, sweet, sweet love, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Loved We just want to say thank you for having us here. It's been an absolute honor to be here and be part of the Dairy Parade this year. Thank you all for your support.
So funny.
So punny.
So funny.
Outstanding in their field.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. And I've learned it was there for me, clear graves and the walls were gold, walls were gold. A strong red rumble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gain, 'cause it led me back to you. I drank champagne with kings and queens, politicians praise. What's those were someone else's dreams, pitfalls of the one I became. And for years and years, I chased their cheers, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember all this was ding 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 ding. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by ding 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 ding. And from now on, what's waiting for tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start. Let it start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, ding 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 ding. From now on, ding 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 ding. And from now on, we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by, I will not be blinded, no, no more blinded by the light. From now on, what's waiting for tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start. Let it start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, ding 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 ding. From now on, ding 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 ding. And from now on, and we will come back home, and we will come back home.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Children of all ages, would you please rise if you are able, remove your hats, and enjoy the Northern Glen Chorus's rendition of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Feel free to sing along.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for Northern Glen Chorus. Amazing, amazing job.
Fantastic.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Jefferson County Dairy Parade, the Red, White, and Moo Parade. I am JJ, the morning host on Classic Hits Z93, Mornings Over Easy, and I am joined with...
Jake, dairy farmer.
Oh, you got a little bit more than that. There's more than that behind this face.
Oh my goodness. Dairy farmer, crop farmer, mechanic, guy that breaks stuff.
There you go. And fixes it, I hope.
And sometimes. Sometimes when it's
All
not
right.
wrong.
On behalf of Jefferson County Economic Development and NBC Watertown, we're glad to have you join us tonight. We also want to note that because the Armed Forces Day Parade was rained out a few weeks ago, big bummer, our parade organizer, Jefferson County Agricultural Coordinator Jay Madison, invited the Armed Forces Day Parade to participate with us tonight. During the parade, you'll see several entries that are from the Armed Forces Day Parade. We felt it was too important to our northern New York community to not honor those who have served and actively continue to serve our nation, to not recognize their sacrifices. So before the parade begins, we want to thank the Jefferson County Agricultural Promotion Board and the American Dairy Association Northeast. The Ag Promotion Board runs the Jefferson County Dairy Ambassador Program. Dairy ambassadors play a vital role in helping people learn about the important role dairy products play in maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And they educate people about our dairy farms and the great work our farmers do, raising crops, taking care of their livestock, and providing great nutritious food for all of us.
The Ag Promotion Board and American Dairy Association have set up a booth next to us. It's called the Milk Refueling Station. My understanding, word on the street, is that they're giving away 500 cartons of cold milk
Yummy
tonight,
chocolate milk.
and have all kinds of dairy bling that they are giving away. Stop on by.
We had some chocolate milk earlier.
Oh.
It was phenomenal.
Hit the spot.
So
Hit the
stop
spot.
on over there and get some chocolate milk. Now, Jake, you're a dairy farmer. So tell us what it's like to live and work on a dairy farm.
It's the best life ever. I don't know how to put it. You love what you do every day of the week.
All right, so now I get up pretty early for my job, but
Right.
how early do you get up for your job?
Well, it depends. Wednesdays I feed cows, so our traditional feeder, so he can have the day off. So that's about 3:30, 4
Oh,
o'clock.
that's nothing.
That's nothing to you. But you know, it's a 24/7 business, right?
Always,
So
yes.
there's a night shift in the barn. There's always people on the road in trucks. We're always sending milk to the milk plant, so it's a 24/7 business.
And now you're part of the North Harbor Dairy Farm.
ma'am.
Now, where's that located for those
That's-
that may not know?
Sackett's Harbor, right across from Old McDonald's farm.
Oh, everybody knows Old McDonald's
Yeah,
Farm.
Yeah.
So the theme for this year's Dairy Parade is Red, White, and Moo, a celebration of rural America. So what does Red, White, and Moo mean to you, Jake?
Red, white, and moo is the embodiment of what rural America is. It's this kind of humble pride, right?
Right.
Day in, day out, whether you're on a farm, supporting a farm, or just living in the country, it's the people that get up every day to go help put food on America's table, and the world's table, I should add.
And you know, the dairy and agricultural industry here in the North Country is so essential. A lot of people don't realize that, but you know, we've all kind of understood what COVID brought to the area and the highs and the lows of it. And, you know, around the country and around the world, there was a lot of danger of food shortages.
Absolutely.
We weren't in as much danger of that here because we have our farmers right in the backyard, ready to help and support us, and being able to shop local here.
Sure. And we have we have the people that haul milk. We have Great Lakes Cheese, one of our sponsors. We have all sorts of great people that we're going to see in the parade tonight that help farmers allow us to do what we do. So
That's
we're very
right. We're going to
grateful
see some
for them.
great stuff
Great
tonight.
stuff.
And of course, the Dairy Parade could not be possible without some amazing sponsors. So just want to give a quick shout out to them as that parade makes its way towards the grandstand here. So the American Dairy Association Northeast, proud to sponsor the Jefferson County Dairy Parade and the New York State Dairy Ambassador Program. So definitely couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely.
And we've got Samaritan Medical Center proudly serving the medical needs of our civilian and military community. And I love how we are incorporating the Armed Forces Parade as
Yes.
well, because unfortunately we did have some weather and they did have to cancel that.
Right.
So it really kind of puts a little bit more of a backbone to this red, white, and moo theme. With just how important our military is, as well as our agriculture and dairy industries. Also want to thank Great Lakes Cheese. They are a 140 employee owners locally and 4,000 nationwide. So great sponsors there. What do we got there, Jake?
HP Ud.
HP Hood.
HP Hood.
We all
Excuse
know
me.
the cottage cheese.
Yes, yes. Serving quality dairy products since 1846. That's amazing.
Yes, the great job. We couldn't do that without them either.
Absolutely.
So, and D. LaVale, trusted leader in dairy farming solutions and services, helping farmers around the world succeed. So, again, could not be possible with all the sponsors. And for those of you that are here live, getting to tune in and listen to the entertainment, we also are streaming on NBCWatertown.com, so you can log on to that website and stream live if you've got friends and family at home that couldn't make it tonight, or you know, just too hot, which I think we're about what, 87 degrees now.
Yeah, 87. Yeah, it's floating
Yeah,
around right
just a
around
little
87.
balmy out there, so
Yeah.
they can stream live from home in their nice cool AC while we swelter out here.
Swelter.
So now,
is the
Jake,
word of
how
the day.
long have you been a dairy man or a farming man?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think I've done it part-time for my parents for, well, as soon as I could pick up a shovel, right?
They had you started early.
Yes, everybody gets recruited to somehow or one way or another.
Now, are you a local guy here to the area?
So actually, I was born in Samaritan, so like really
Pretty right down the road.
Yeah,
Okay, very
right down the
nice.
road.
A lot of
Kinda
us were.
went back to my roots, if you will. Went back to my roots.
Love it.
Love it. Born here, kind of like the song "Born Here, Live Here, Die Here" by Luke Bryan.
There you go.
Kinda that same
Country
thing.
boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Then lived in Lewis County, went to college, came back, met a girl, all that jazz. Farmed here. This will be my 4th year here in Jefferson County.
Yeah.
At North Harbor Dairy, Robbins Family Grain, and I mean, just what an experience.
So now, what would you say as a farmer and as a dairy farmer? What is the most misunderstood thing about dairy farming? I mean, we just all, we kind of take for granted. We go to the grocery store, open up the cooler and grab the milk jug. But what is one of the most misunderstood things?
Most misunderstood.
I'm putting him
things.
on the spot.
Yeah, I know. There's a few. I'd have to say, farmers do care. I think that sometimes that's hard to see from the outside looking in. If you see a truck on the road or you see a tractor or somebody's holding you up in traffic,
Right,
Everybody's
right.
been stuck behind a tractor. Oh, please, won't you move? All of
I've
that.
always kind of wanted to drive under the big spidery
Oh,
ones.
under the sprayer?
I've never done it. I'm just
Would
saying.
not
I've always
would
kind
not
of
recommend.
maybe
would
thought
not,
about it.
I'm
Could
sure.
just fit perfect under there.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. I'm sure it'd be a heck of a police report. I hope that never. I don't have any part of that.
So one of the more important questions, as a dairy farmer, this is kind of like asking the source. It's kind of like the toilet paper over or under question.
Oh boy.
Are you a chocolate milk or a white milk kind of guy?
Chocolate.
Really?
I'm a kid at heart.
Or a strawberry milk? I always forget about strawberry milk.
Strawberry ice cream, chocolate milk. I said what I said, and I'll defend it. That's just.
All right. Well, and if anybody out there is a chocolate or a white milk fan, again, we have the refreshment table right behind us. They're giving away some great swag.
But that's a poster.
Stop up. They have posters. Stop over there, get some refreshingly cold white or chocolate milk. Cool you down a little bit on this warm June evening, the 2nd of June. Can't believe we're already into June.
Where did May go?
And there's so many events coming up around the community, not just the Dairy Parade tonight, but they've got some great carnivals over the weekend.
Oh my goodness. Love it.
Yes.
Where are the carnivals?
So, they've got General Brown Days is going on down in Brownville.
Okay.
So you can catch that over the weekend. Garage sales galore if you're into that type of thing.
Yep. Yep.
Really, there's something for everybody now that things are sort of getting back to normal here in the North Country.
Sure.
So back to the dairy thing, because, I've got a lot of questions about the dairy farming industry.
Sure.
So what is the difference between... Do the spots on the cow give anything away about the cow? You know how like a tree, the rings tell how old it is?
Okay.
See, I'm trying to trip
Oh,
you
you're
up.
trying to trip. So spots on the cow, it's just like people, right?
Like freckles.
Yeah, like freckles, if you will. They're just different. Now, sometimes if you find a cool spot, obviously you're going to get like a special name.
Right.
Right. So I think that plays a role. But no, like Holsteins, right? You're talking about Holsteins, black and white. It's some of it's genetics.
Yeah.
But it's nothing extraordinary, nothing too crazy. But it is cool because you do start to recognize, like sometimes like a mother, she'll have a calf and the calf will kind of look like her, and you start to kind of see the generational.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like,
So they share kind of the same
Yeah,
similarities.
They can. It's.
A lot of people might not realize either, and this might be a little out of context, but I'm kind of known for that anyway. How difficult it is to actually milk a cow.
It is.
I have tried once. I was in a competition, and I will just say it did not go very well.
No.
At the fair, yes, at the Jefferson County Fair.
Yeah.
Was not my strong suit. I think I'll stick to radio.
That's
but
fine.
is there a trick to it? Break it down for me
Oh.
here on live TV.
Oh my goodness, break it down. Well, you gotta have the right people.
All right.
You gotta have the right environment. So the
All
parlor
right.
cows like routine. So
Okay.
you're milking at the fair right out of their routine.
Totally.
Was not a big
I
fan
thought
of
I
that.
had cold hands.
Could have had cold hands.
All right. Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Cold hands, everybody. You've heard it here first.
But there's a technique. I mean,
There's
there's a technique to all farming,
Yes,
really.
yes.
And that, it just makes it that much more challenging. So what do you love about it? I mean, there's got to be a reason that you've done it for so long. It's challenging work.
It is. It's challenging work. But I mean, everybody has challenges, right?
Sure.
Everybody has, you might wake up one day and, this is something at the radio station that's challenging you. For me, you can look back at the end of the day
Yeah.
and you see what you did. All right, I planted that 50 acres, let's say. And in 2 weeks, if everything goes to plan, and it may change, Mother Nature, right, is still in control,
Yeah.
you get to see that crop come up, and you played
Sure.
a role in that.
Sure. You get to see that product
Yeah,
at the end of
yeah.
it.
Or a distressed calf can't find its mom, right?
Oh,
yeah,
that's sad.
we can be the hero to the calf, if you will.
Okay.
So
the nanny.
yeah, the nanny, the nanny. Oh goodness, the nanny.
So now, speaking of planting, it's getting to that corn on the cob time of year, which is one of my favorite things about the summer. So what is the old saying, knee high by the 4th of July? Now, what does that mean? I hear it said, but what's it mean?
Sure. So I would have to imagine a millennia. Essentially, when you planted your corn here, now you can plant it in late April if the weather's right, or May, and then by 4th of July, your corn would be knee high.
Right.
It's
Right.
that much out of the ground, and essentially that was kind of an old way of saying, hey, corn's where it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Because you have this thing called growing degree days, so you have to have so many growing degree days for the corn to reach a certain point. So if
Gotcha.
you're going to go harvest it for silage, 1st of September.
I feel like my growing degree days are a lot bigger in the winter time because I tend to grow a little bit more in the winter.
Oh my!
Over
yeah.
the winter.
I absolutely.
Just saying.
You and me both. You and me both. Dairy farming in the winter is a challenge.
Sure,
some days.
absolutely. Anything in the winter is a
Yes,
challenge, unless you
yes.
like the snow.
We like the snow.
Yeah?
We don't like the ice. The ice
No.
is
No, I'm not very
leaves
good
a
on
little
the
to be
ice.
desired. Yeah.
So now this is your first year hosting the Dairy Parade, or
Sure.
co-hosting the Dairy Parade. Now
Sure.
I've gotten stuck out doing it a couple years in a row. Love
Right.
working with NBC Watertown. What was your first thought in your head, kind of when they approached you and asked you to do it?
Well, they must have thought that. Well, I was told I cleaned up well.
You did.
So
you
that
were told
helps.
that tonight. Yes.
So that really was a
Yes.
confidence booster.
Yes.
I was really honored. I mean, I'm like me. I mean, there's tons of great people that
Yeah.
can tell the great story of dairy and agriculture in Jefferson
Yeah.
County. But it was very humbling. I mean, you get to come here, interact with the community and people like yourself, and get to tell the great story of dairy, and also see a fantastic parade, which
Yes.
involves military, fire, EMS,
and I think this is
local
the
businesses.
largest dairy parade in several years.
That's the word on the street.
Parade organizer Jay
Absolutely.
Madison does a really phenomenal job of organizing this. You probably haven't seen him for the past 2 weeks
No.
because he's been buried in his work and
Somewhere.
just really getting this going and getting this parade the way
Yes.
it needs to be. And it is a phenomenal parade.
A
One of the
labor of love.
biggest of the area, in the area, that they put on this time of year.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to it. I'm starting to see little lights flashing
Twinkly
as the parade
lights.
is making its way towards
Oh
us.
boy.
And as it does, we're just going to take one more quick chance to thank those that have made this possible, this parade. So the American Dairy Association Northeast facilitates milk marketing
Mm-hmm.
programs on behalf of the state's 3,600 dairy farms. 3,600 dairy farms in New York State. That's amazing. Samaritan Medical Center is a highly specialized medical and surgical service industry. So, of course, couldn't be where we are or what we're doing here without
Absolutely.
Samaritan. They do some great work
They
up
do
there.
some great work.
Great Lakes Cheese is an Adams facility that brings in 2.5 million pounds of milk per day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of milk.
And we're just 2 semi-loads of that. mean,
That's
that's
crazy.
a mind-boggling number to think about.
Now that equals about 25 to 30,000 cows per day. That's a lot of cows. How many cows do you guys have on the farm?
we milk about 1,300.
Wow, that's a lot of milking.
Yeah,
There's some
absolutely.
milking
But
going on at the
20,
Robbins farm.
30,000 cows.
It's a lot of cows.
Oh, my goodness.
HP Hood, the Lafargeville facility, produces 93 million pounds a year of yogurt, cottage cheese, sour cream, and hell of a good French onion dip. That's my favorite.
I've helped out consume a little bit of that.
I think we all have. That's what I was talking about, those growing equity days.
I see.
I'm generally eating a little too much cottage cheese.
Well, you got to stay warm in the wintertime, right? So
yes. And De La Vale teams up with customers for results that last. From our leading position in dairy farming, they innovate and expand in new segments and geographies.
They do good work
again,
for us.
yes, big thanks to all the sponsors. Of course, thanks to NBC Watertown for streaming this parade this evening as the parade makes its way. So excited.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite part, really quick, about parades?
Favorite part about parades?
Yes.
I have to say, you get to see stuff that's clean that's never clean, i.e. tractors.
You're talking like the farm equipment.
Yes,
though.
the farm equipment. I'm here for the tractors. Here for the tractors.
See, I'm a marching bands girl.
Okay, I see
I
that.
love the bands. It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah. Well, actually, we got asked to judge marching bands.
I don't know how qualified I am as a judge.
Qualifications are 0.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Oh, here we have the City of Watertown Police and Fire Departments leading the way in this evening's parade. The City of Watertown Police and Fire Departments, well, they do a fantastic job providing protection for the Watertown community. Always appreciate them keeping us safe and sound in the Watertown
I think
area.
I saw a canine
did
unit
they
in
have
there
the
too.
canines
I think
with
so.
them?
He was the goodest boy.
Joji's his name.
Joji?
Joji?
Now some Mike Manny.
Very nice. Well, there we go. From an insider right there. So again, just thanking our first responders and our law enforcement, and again, including that armed forces into our parade this evening. Just paying that tribute and really appreciating them for what they do for us.
Absolutely. When you're in trouble, they're
Oh,
the ones
look
you
at the
call.
lights in the front of that. That's
Oh
really
my
cool.
goodness.
Oh, now Jay can't do that to JJ now. They're going a little bit. So yeah, so I'm a marching band kind of girl.
Marching band girl.
Yeah, so I tend to like the marching bands, just because I played an instrument in school, and I understand what it takes. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see you ready to ask, and I'm not going to tell you.
See, that's not fair.
But so I played an instrument, and
Okay.
I know what it takes to kind of put that effort in there
Right.
behind it, and it's a lot of practice. It's a lot
Yes.
of sacrifice on the kids' part, but not just the kids, for the parents too.
And
I
volunteers.
Yeah, I've kind of transitioned from that student playing to the parent playing, having to cart the kids around and make sure that
Make
they're
sure
on
the
time.
uniforms are
Yes.
clean-ish.
Yeah, so I think that a job well done goes out to the families and the
Absolutely.
support system just as much as anybody.
It takes a village, right?
Absolutely.
Takes a village.
Yeah,
Takes a
absolutely.
village.
So do you think that you're going to be a life farmer? Are you going to be a lifer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
done deal.
As long as there's corn to plant, I'll be there.
Yeah. Now,
Yep.
so and you are kind of growing your own stock a little bit. I saw photos a little
Yeah.
earlier of a beautiful little girl,
Yes.
new addition to the family.
Yes.
Well, newer.
Little calf. We
Yeah,
call her in
little
the-
calf. Hello, little calf.
Yeah, little calf.
I'm
little
sure
calf.
she's proud of Dad.
Yeah, I hope so. She's really into like crayons now.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of a common kid thing, by the way.
yeah, well, I
mean,
never
that's
grew
it.
out of it.
Don't
so.
be too shocked at that. It's nothing
Okay,
not
okay,
normal.
This is all new.
Crayons are cool.
Yeah.
Just keep her off the walls and you'll be all right.
Well, too late.
Uh-oh,
Too late. Yeah,
busted.
busted.
Oh, so we've got some more headed our way. Looks
Yep.
like the parade is picking up now, making its way down Washington
Yes.
Street.
It looks like, well, you can't see it yet, but you will. We have a color guard from the Jefferson County Sheriff Department. And also, representing them is our law enforcement agencies.
Very nice.
We are joined by several law enforcement agencies representing their communities today, from Black River, which covers the village of Black River and assists the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department and New York State Police, the Dexter PD, which is part of the time department serving the villages of Dexter, Brownville, and Glen Park. And I believe we also have a Jefferson County Sheriff in attendance. These agencies are the first line protecting our communities. Sometimes they are on the scene providing critical assistance to people in need until additional law enforcement, fire, and medical agencies arrive.
All right, how about a round of applause for our law enforcement? Thank you guys so much for everything that you do.
Fantastic.
And now I'm a Carthage girl, but I grew up in Brownville, so that's
Okay.
kind of where my heart stays a
Heart
little
lies.
bit, and so definitely hits close to home when I hear about the Brownville and the Dexter and the Glen Park law enforcement. Always want to pay tribute to them as
Right.
well.
Right.
And they look like they are very happy to be here, keeping us safe
Yeah.
tonight. Oh, what is that?
Well, it looks like they got two side-by-sides.
That is very cool. I wonder what they use that for. You can get into all sorts of trouble in one of those things.
I wonder how fast they go.
How fast did one of those go? Too fast, he
Too
says.
fast.
Too fast.
Too fast.
You'll never need to know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I just heard him say.
You never need to know. That's a fair
If
answer.
you find
that I would
out, then I'm
expect.
going to be right behind you, is what he just said.
Fair enough.
All
Fair
right,
enough.
we got the Dexter Police coming along right now and following them. Who do we got? Who do we got coming down
we
there,
have
Jake?
Here? Well, we're going to see. Can't quite see the logo yet.
And you can't ask for better weather than tonight. It's
Oh, my
cooling off
goodness.
nicely.
Nice
There's a
breeze.
beautiful breeze.
Sun's finally kind of gone down.
Going down, temperatures are dropping, and
Yep.
just really, I know they were calling for some rain and thunderstorms, but I did make a phone call.
You made a phone call.
I did make a phone
Okay.
call. I did pull some, some power there,
Okay.
and
a few strings.
tried to make it so, it held out. It was nice for us. And how
Yep.
about Northern Blend, by the way? That beautiful a cappella, and I got goosebumps when they were doing the national anthem.
Yes.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Have you seen the movie Pitch Perfect?
I love that movie. I've seen all of the
They
movies.
could take. I mean, they'd win Pitch Perfect
You think?
competition.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, hands down. They did a
Absolutely.
phenomenal job, and just
Great
so
job.
they were a new addition to the parade this year. So it was really nice to have them
That was
sort
great.
of the opening ceremonies
Yes.
and warm up the arena here for us.
Homegrown as well.
Homegrown.
Cannot beat it.
Yeah, and you
Cannot
gotta
beat
love
it.
that girl power. No offense.
No,
but
Dairy
you gotta
Farmers.
love the
We're
girl
all about
power.
girl power.
And
We're
I
all about
love
girl-
a beautiful national anthem. Something
Yes.
that sticks with you, and we don't hear enough of those that are just
It was
done
respectful.
so beautifully.
It was well done.
Yes.
Perfect
You can tell a lot of
harmony.
hard work goes into
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
I've got to sit in on one of their practices,
Okay.
and there's a lot of hard work that goes into that. So.
Absolutely. I have no doubt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have two groups carrying our nation's colors today. The VFW Post 1400 based in Watertown, and the Scouts BSA Troop 496 from Watertown. That is our color guard for the evening. Thank you guys so much for being here. Look at those beautiful flags.
Wow.
There's Miss Angie right there. Hey, girl. I love you, babe.
Oh,
And they're doing a great job holding those flags, so that is no easy task.
they're doing a great job. Look, the Scouts. That's the future right there.
That's right. That takes some hard work and dedication.
Absolutely.
Now, were you ever a scout?
I was a Scout.
Were you
I was an
really?
Eagle Scout.
Okay, so now you have to tell me about that, because I'm curious.
Well, so, yeah, I like to camp in the woods.
Yeah, that's
Found
it.
myself in Scouts, and 10, 12 years later, I was an Eagle Scout.
So listen, I'm going to let you in on a little secret
Oh,
that
boy.
not a lot of people know, okay?
Were you in the Girl Scouts?
I was in the Girl Scouts.
Did you sell? What was your favorite Girl Scout cookie? This
Well,
is like
it's always been the Samoas.
S'mores.
Yes, but I
Fantastic.
was a brownie briefly, and I got in trouble a lot for too much talking. Can you imagine?
I just
Me? No, not me. Too much
No,
talking? Are
no.
you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
All right, who we got coming up here?
We have the honorary Grand Marshal.
Very
Joining us today
nice.
is the Grand Marshal of the Armed Forces Day Parade. Bill Milton is a World War II veteran, served 1946, 1948, and helped defend the free world against hatred and tyranny. The sacrifices of this greatest generation, including Bill, saved us all from the evil of Axis countries. Thank you, Bill, and all the veterans here and watching from home, for your service to our great nation.
Absolutely.
Bill is riding in his 1949 Buick.
That is a beautiful vehicle
Look at
right
the
there.
paint job on that car.
And the Grand
Wow.
Marshals and Dairy Ambassador float, ladies and gentlemen, riding in these beautiful Corvettes that you see in front of you from the Northern New York Corvette Club are members of the 2022 Jefferson County Dairy Ambassadors. Our outgoing Jefferson County Dairy Ambassador is Madison, and incoming ambassador is Kirsten. On in the float are our incoming junior ambassadors, Margot, Maeve, Hannah, Natalie, and Katie. They wish you a happy June Dairy Month, and they say that milk and dairy products have 13 essential ingredients for your good health, and remind you that dairy farmers take good care of their cows and their land. Please come see them at the Jefferson County Fair next month.
Next month already.
I know, look at these beautiful cars.
Wow.
These are amazing. Now, my brother has a new Corvette. We call
Okay.
it the Batmobile.
The Batmobile.
But these are
Black?
some
Black Corvette?
totally all black.
Fantastic.
But these are gorgeous
Wow.
cars. Beautiful
A
vehicles.
lot of love went into these cars. A lot of
All
love
right,
and
so if you could
passion.
have your pick of one of these babies, which one would it be?
Pick.
You gotta pick.
Ooh.
You gotta pick one. I'm going for that one. The nice red, cherry maroony red.
Cherry, yeah.
I could see myself in that car.
Yeah, okay. I like it. I can get behind it. I can get behind it.
All right, what do we got coming up here?
We have Mr. Kevin Jordan in his convertible.
Very nice convertible.
1965 Windsor Chrysler Windsor convertible.
Very
Looks like he's having
nice.
too much fun behind the wheel. That's because he is newly retired.
Oh, congratulations,
Mr. Kevin. Good to see you,
Newly
sir.
retired Kevin.
He just retired from his many years of service at the Cooperative Extension of Jefferson County.
Very
He worked hard as
nice.
executive director, and the car is a low production model that came with a power top, windows, bucket seat, center console, and painted an original blue fire mist color.
All right, we've got the Lewis County Dairy Ambassador Float. The Lewis County Dairy Princess Committee has been promoting dairy products and supporting Lewis County dairy farmers for nearly 60 years and will continue to do so when we crown a new princess on June 11th at an ice cream social at the 3G Fire Hall in Glenfield, New York. The current Lewis County Dairy Ambassador is Megan Klossner of Turin.
Awesome. Well, it looks like there's Mr. Scott Gray,
That's right, there's a familiar face,
former
Mr. Scott
chairman
Gray.
of the Jefferson County Board of Legislators, now serving as the NYS Assemblyman for the 116th District.
That's
our
right, we
district.
have to call him Assemblyman
Also
Scott
known
Gray.
as the River District, which covers most of the Jefferson County from the Black River north.
Very nice. Good to see you, Scott.
Thanks for
Ladies
coming.
and gentlemen, our first marching band of the night. Folks, let's give a warm welcome to the Lafargeville Central School Marching Red Knights. The Marching Red Knights have entertained our crowds for the last 20 years. They are under the direction of Miranda Peters. Give them a round of applause.
Look at that.
This is my favorite part. I'm telling you. I love this part.
They got the flags. They got the
Uniforms.
They are good to go.
Drums. I mean, you know what the story is. In a parade. When it's 87. But good guys. Hanging out.
And again, there's the support staff we were talking about. Couldn't go without them either. On a warm day like today, you don't want the water bottles too far away, do you?
Water bottles, chocolate milk, some sort of liquid.
It is
preferably
warm.
cold.
It is warm to be marching in those suits, and the dedication that
Absolutely.
they have and the talent that they
Yes.
have for that is just phenomenal.
I was in the band.
Now, okay, so
once
what
upon
did
a
you
time.
play?
I played percussion.
Percussion. So you held the drums,
Well, so
or were
I,
you a little Tinkerbell kind of guy?
well, I was the triangle.
Oh.
Triangle, cowbell, specialty instruments. That was my jam.
I was in percussion. I played the triangle. Hey,
Listen,
you know, it
somebody's
got to
do it.
It matters.
Somebody has
It's like
to
the
do it.
cowbell. You always need more cowbell.
Absolutely. Blue Oyster Cult. Great band.
Great band.
Great band.
All right, well, we have a quick break in the parade. We've got a lot more stuff headed our way here. Just want to, again, thank our sponsors for making this possible, making this entertainment here available to us all, and just providing all these great floats and all this dairy appreciation. So the American Dairy Association Northeast, they work with retailers, schools, and the media to promote the great taste and nutritional benefits of milk and dairy foods. How good is milk for your bones and your
Milk
body?
is fantastic.
Milk
for
is
your bones.
fantastic. There you go, from an expert.
I
And
see
there's a
it.
whole process to milk, by the
Absolutely.
way.
Whole process.
Now, what is the process that the milk goes through?
Well, so you get
Briefly.
homogenization
Big
and then
word.
pasteurization.
Big word.
Pasteurization is basically it has to reach a certain temperature,
Okay.
and that's what's safe to drink. And then
All right.
homogenization is it breaks up the fat in the milk. And so you'll see homogenized milk, you'll see creamline milk, which isn't homogenized, but everything has to be pasteurized.
So now I had some milk, and I can't remember the company. It might have been down with you guys, but it was like full cream milk, I
Yes.
think it was. And it was like, I had chocolate, of course,
Sure.
but it was like drinking melted chocolate ice cream.
Yep.
And I mean that in a good way. It was
Yes.
absolutely delicious.
Yes.
Is it Next Gen?
Yes, Next Gen, the Grimshaw family.
Very young.
Next
Now,
Gen
but you
Creamery.
guys have some too down your way.
Yes, so we've had chocolate milk. Old McDonald's has worked on our own ice cream, so we make our own ice cream
Really?
now.
What
and
kind
that-
of flavors do you guys have?
Oh, and well, we got Muddy John Deere. I came up with the name.
Muddy
I came up
John
with the
Deere
name.
ice cream. Okay,
Mint
you
chip,
have to tell me the
mint
details
chip,
on that one.
Mint chip.
Uh-huh.
We have a Carl's Caramel, named after Carl Robbins. He was a big caramel fanatic.
Can you do a JJ ice cream? Maybe
I could
something
do
a
a
little
JJ.
sweet and sassy.
Sweet and sassy.
Put something together for me, will
Sweet
you?
and a JJ.
I need my own ice
JJ
cream.
in the morning. You know,
A
there's
JJ in the morning ice cream.
I heard an ice cream name the other day. It was Java Nice Day.
Oh, I love that.
Java
so you
Nice
could
Day.
do like JJ Java
yeah,
Nice Day. It's
JJ
got a nice
Java
ring
Nice.
to it.
I was like, somebody out here is thinking of this stuff, and I'm missing out.
Everything rhymes with JJ, by the way.
Yes.
It's so easy to name something after me.
You know, we could have a show, JJ and Jake in the morning.
I love it. It's perfect. Come on in anytime. Z93, 93.3 FM. And yes, I did just plug myself.
Perfect. I'll come in. I'll smell like the barn, and we will talk.
Oh, well, now wait a minute.
Oh.
We've got to iron out some contract details
Iron
first.
out. Well, how about we iron the clothes first, and then we'll just clean up.
You do clean up nice.
Yes, thank
so
you.
Old McDonald's Farm, everybody knows Old McDonald's
Yes.
Farm. Over 200 animals. What are some of the great things that people could see down there?
Great things. Well, we have Teeny the camel.
Teeny,
and that's kind
you have
of
a
like
camel on the farm.
we have a camel on the farm.
Very
He's kind of
nice.
moody for a camel.
A
I guess I
moody
don't know what
camel.
camels are normally like, but he just seems, at least to me.
I've never met one personally.
Yes. Yeah. Well, see, he's a big treat fanatic. We have Teddy the hungry farm dog.
Teddy, the heady, hungry farm
Yeah,
dog.
that's right. That's right.
What kind of dog is Teddy?
Teddy is a very obese golden retriever.
He's a happy
Golden?
golden retriever.
Yeah,
that
golden retriever.
golden retriever. We'll
I
go with
think.
that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. He is the friendliest dog, but he will
Oh.
take the sandwich right out of your hand if given the
Aha.
chance.
Well, that would be why he's an overweight, obese
yes,
golden
yes.
retriever.
And of course, Old McDonald's Farm, young kids, snacks,
Lots of treats.
lots of treats.
And
lots
now,
of treats.
are you still doing the dairy tours?
No.
Oh, okay.
So
So that's a nice, interesting change.
Sure. I should say we are no longer doing tours of the dairy. We're doing tours of the calf barns.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing tours.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. So the calf barns, great time. We still do the hayride. We've made some changes there. We're not doing the dairy tours. Just we've moved our shop where we fix equipment. and
Okay.
it just wasn't.
Cohesive.
Yes.
Good word.
Great word. There's a lot of moving parts.
Sure.
Right? A lot of moving
But
parts.
so you can still come down. You can still, you can feed
Yes.
the goats and have a great time
ma'am.
on Old McDonald's Farm.
Absolutely.
And you can also take a tour of the calf barn, which to me sounds like way more fun. See all the little baby calves.
I think you can't go wrong with calves.
No, absolutely not. And so
Absolutely
what
not.
a great day to spend down there.
Yeah.
You guys have the gift shop there, and again, there's over 200 animals to check out and
Absolutely.
feed. Now, do you have piglets?
We do. We just got 6 piglets.
Oh, I remember coming one time, and they had just had piglets, and they were probably my favorite. That and the bunnies. I do love the bunnies.
The bunnies. See, my daughter loves bunnies. She calls them
Yes.
hops.
Hops.
So hops.
Perfect.
And then meows. You can guess
Meows,
what meows
that's got to
are.
be a cat.
Yep.
Sure,
Oh,
absolutely.
Yes. There's no greater joy than raising a child on a farm.
And now you guys are open for a good chunk of the season as
Yes.
well, right into the fall
Yes,
when it's
ma'am.
pumpkin picking time,
Yep.
and everybody wants to get their decorative corn stalks. You guys
Corn
have it all
maze,
down there.
apple cider, all that sort of stuff.
And it's really nice to see kind of what goes on behind the scenes of a working dairy
Yeah,
farm. Not so much
absolutely.
the milking, but again, seeing the calves
Yes.
and everything, all the
we always
farming
have
that goes
equipment
on.
out on display.
Yeah, and I'm sure that anybody there that works there would be happy to answer any questions that
Yes.
anybody would have or give some more
Absolutely.
information.
We love to answer questions because that shows that someone cares enough about what they eat
Yes.
or what they wear or what they
Yes.
fuel their car with
Yes.
that they want to hear it essentially right from the source.
A lot of field trips too
A
coming
lot of
down
field
through
trips.
there. So
Oh,
it's
my
very,
goodness.
very educational
We've
as
had
well.
more buses than a bus garage lately.
Look at what is coming down the street here.
Cow
Oh
lick-
no, this is one of my favorites.
Oh,
I have to say.
Oh.
Just letting you know. You can read it, but this is one of my favorites.
I'll read it. It's her favorite.
It's my favorite.
Cowlick ice cream is a crowd favorite in the Jefferson County Dairy Parade.
And my
I
favorite.
wonder why. They provide free cups of ice cream, free F-R-E-E,
That's
to
right.
all young children in the parade. I am a young child at heart.
I am now a young child
I
at
am
this
now
moment.
also a young child, at least until their supplies ran out. Last year, they handed out 2,000
2,000 cups of milk.
2,000 cups
Isn't that
of
amazing?
ice cream. I can't even count to
We all
20.
feel like a kid today.
We all
Who
feel
does
like a
not
kid.
want some ice cream out
Especially after this sweltering day. Oh, my goodness.
there? And it looks like they have not run out yet because I
No,
see them
no, they
still making
still-
their way
oh,
down here
there's still
and
hope.
handing things out. So whether you're
Still
wearing
hope.
chocolate or vanilla, now's your chance. And, they do kind of interesting things with their ice cream.
Oh,
I've
you
seen
tell.
some of their cones and their concoctions that they come up
Okay.
with. Not afraid to take an ice cream risk, and I love that
Yeah,
about Cowlick.
that's what this country was built on.
Ice cream risks.
Right, ice cream.
You got
taking
it.
risks with ice cream.
And it looks like behind Cowlick, of course, who can look past that ice cream? But if you do, is the VFW Poppy Queen. I was a Poppy Queen once. Did you know that?
Poppy Queen. Oh,
I
my
was,
goodness.
once upon a time. Joining us from the Armed Forces Day Parade is the VFW Post 1400 Poppy Queen, Emma Donahue. Riding with Emma is VFW Auxiliary President Carlene Savage, and their driver is Gary Pillen.
Great. Looks great. And just behind them is the VFW riders escorting the Poppy Queen.
Gotta
are the
keep her safe.
1,400 riders. Look out for these folks. They are born to be wild.
They are born to be wild. That's
Whoa.
right. Listen to them. Listen to
are
those
some nice
bikes.
bikes.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
I eat too.
you're too good. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sorry for the feedback. Had to get our ice
I
cream.
had to get the ice cream.
It's important. Now, have you ever ridden a motorcycle before, Jake?
I'll be honest with you, I have enough trouble on 4 wheels. I'll leave
well,
2 wheels to the professionals.
Probably a
How
good
about you?
call. Oh, I love motorcycles.
You love motorcycles? Ugh.
I do. I've grown up around them. We
Yeah.
are a family of motorcyclists.
A motorcycle
and
enthusiast.
so we just love them.
Well, they are some great looking motorcycles.
I know. Look
I'll
at them
say
all over
that.
the road like that. They know what they're doing. Oh, look at photo op.
Look at that.
Pausing for a photo op. You guys look great. Sounds great.
Looks great. I love the trike.
Look at, we can get you a trike and you'll be all right.
Fantastic. I can keep it on 3 wheels.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Oh my goodness.
That was neat.
That's
know-
making my toes shake a little bit up here.
When they say American horsepower, I
That's
think that's
right.
what they were talking about.
Love that sound. The North Country goes green. Miss Ireland 2023, Adelaide Weir. Miss Irish Princess 2023, Annie Gauss. Little Miss Ireland, Greta Swartz, and Little Irish Princess Allie Baker making their way down Washington Street, and they look lovely.
Fantastic.
They look
in
beautiful.
a BMW. You know, my wife at one point was Miss Ireland.
No,
Oh.
your wife was Miss Ireland. You're
Yes.
a lucky guy.
I am, luckily Irish.
Very nice.
So, Pee-wee Miss New York State. Abigail Sweeney was just crowned Sunburst Beauty Pageants 2023
Oh.
Pee-wee Miss New York State. She'll be going to the Nationals in Orlando, Florida
Wow.
in July to represent New York State.
Oh, I don't know about Florida in July.
Abigail is just 3 years old.
Oh my
This
gosh!
girl's
Well,
well
she'll
on the
love
track.
it then. Orlando in
look
July,
at her.
3 years
Oh my
old. She'll love
goodness.
it. Jefferson
cute as a
County
button.
Farm Bureau. The Jefferson County Farm Bureau is the grassroots voice of farmers. They represent agriculture in Albany and Washington, making sure our elected officials are constantly thinking about agriculture when they're passing legislation. The job of Farm Bureau grows more important every day. You can learn more by going to www.nyfb.org.
That's a great looking float.
All right, so you're going to have to help me out with the tractors,
Oh,
because all
boy.
I know is that they're big and expensive.
Yes. Yep.
So,
they're
but I don't know which one is which. I can't tell you
Okay.
which one is
Okay.
or what it does.
fantastic.
Oh, they have a cow on their float.
They have a calf. Look at that.
A
They
little
are
calf.
raising the bar here.
And ladies and gentlemen, that looks like a familiar face right
Yeah.
there.
Is that Senator Mark Walczyk I see?
That would be
handing out dairy
Senator
goodness?
Mark Walczyk. Absolutely.
What a fantastic appearance we have. Very
So
thankful to have him here.
Mark actually represents the 49th Senate District, which covers all of Jefferson County and reaches down as far as Oneida and Herkimer counties. Mark is an Eagle Scout and a former Watertown City Council member. You were an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, birds of a feather. Hopefully
well,
we fly
hello,
together.
There's a familiar face.
Good to see you, sir.
Please tell everybody to remember to support their local dairy.
Remember to support
Support
your local
dairy.
dairy. From Senator Mark Walczyk.
Thank you very much,
Doing
sir.
a great job in Albany for our agriculture and dairy
Appreciate that.
industry. Does a
So
great job.
here, the long line of green,
Look at all
stretching
that green.
far beyond the frame
and
of the
a little
camera.
red. It looks like
A little red.
Christmas.
Yeah, it looks like we got a little orange. Casanova Equipment is a family-owned John Deere dealership serving the central part of New York State from Canada to Pennsylvania with 10 stores. At Casanova Equipment Company, we strive to be a customer solution partner by providing the best equipment for their property or business, along with the most knowledgeable, professional part, service, and sales team to keep them up and running. Very important.
Absolutely.
We look forward to being our customers' clear first choice now and in the future.
Now,
Well,
that's
and
a
look-
very nice but expensive lineup of equipment,
Yes.
I'm sure. And look at starting them young right there in
Right
the front.
there. Classic John Deere green.
Now, is that you with your daughter? Is that an example?
Oh, that's far too good looking of a tractor for me to drive. Far
That
too
is a
good
very attractive tractor.
Yes.
You're right.
Oh, we got some
Oh,
gators.
somebody didn't make it. Somebody passed out in the front.
Somebody is sleeping.
You can tell he's growing up the right way. He can
Yes.
sleep anywhere.
If you fall asleep in a piece of equipment, you have been raised up right.
That's
I'll say
right.
That. You have. should
So
have
now,
no
what are some of
complaints.
these different tractors? What are some of these used for?
Yeah, so it looks like we got some gators, right?
Yep.
Essentially, go fast, fix fence, all
Very
that sort of
nice.
stuff. Looks like we got some utility tractors here. It looks like we have a mixer wagon, the Coon. So Casanova Equipment also sells Coon equipment.
Okay.
And it looks like.
Now,
yeah,
what does a mixer wagon do?
So essentially, take like your KitchenAid mixer
Oh, okay,
blender.
like a kitchen mixer.
Yes, absolutely. Imagine you put it behind a tractor. That's what it is.
Are
And
you making some stew or making some bread? I mean,
well,
what are you doing
hopefully
with
you're
it?
not making
What are
stew.
you mixing?
You're mixing corn, grain. You could be mixing haylage, a little bit of whey, all sorts of good ingredients.
All right.
And that's how you make
And
it
it's
TMR.
like and the food and stuff that the cows
yes,
eat,
absolutely.
sort of thing.
TMR
very
for the
nice.
cows. Total mixed ration.
So she's gonna take me for a ride on his big green tractor.
Absolutely. And provide a square meal to cows while doing it.
I love it. All right, so
Excellent.
what's behind this one?
So it looks like we have a little H&S manure spreader behind our next tractor
Oh,
here.
I know what that does.
Yes. Yep.
I know what that
The
does.
mixer brings it in, the manure spreader takes it out. Circle of life.
Photo op.
Photo op.
Sorry, had to pose.
No. And it looks like after our manure spreader, that's a good looking manure spreader. You normally don't see manure spreaders that clean.
That's something I never thought I'd hear in the same sentence,
Yes.
by the way. That's
Clean
a good looking
manure
manure
s-
spreader
That's a good looking
you got
manure
there.
spreader right there.
It's a good looking
Yep.
manure
That's a
spreader.
good looking piece of equipment.
Use that line the next time
Yeah.
you go out, huh?
Do not use that line, ladies and gentlemen. You will not get far outside of the agricultural community.
That's a good looking manure
That
spreader.
is
Okay,
a
so what is this little spiny
So it
thing?
looks like we have a tedder, pretty good sized tedder too, made by
tedder.
Pottinger.
See, I'm getting an education while I'm
Yes.
doing the phrase. This is
So
great.
essentially a hay rake. Hay rakes, bring it in. You can bale it,
Yeah.
merge it, whatever. Tedder spreads it out so it so it dries out.
Okay, got it.
Yep. So essentially,
Now,
if
do
you're
you need a special license to kind of operate any of this stuff? It just seems a little dangerous.
well, I'd say this. I would trust more tractors on the road sometimes than some drivers.
Really?
They might be
All
going a
right.
little slower, but they know where they're going.
That looks like a carnival ride. I'm just going to say
Well,
it.
I would not.
It looks fun. I want to try it.
I would love to see one.
All right, let's see if I can figure out what this one does. This shoots a bunch of
Related,
stuff out the
related,
back of it.
related to the tedder, part
Okay.
of the haymaking process.
All right. So you're going to have to tell me now what it does.
That is a brand new disc spine.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Brand spanking new.
Brand new.
All right.
That's a nice looking disc spine right
That's
there.
a nice looking disc spine you
Yep.
got there.
Beautiful. And it looks like we got a loader tractor up here. Loader tractors.
And a big wheel.
Yes. Loader tractors, best tractors on the farm.
Now,
use
so
them for
I've seen
anything.
the movie Cars.
Okay.
And the big scary tractor looks like that one on the end
Oh.
that chases Mater around. I can't remember what they call it in the movie,
Oh, my goodness.
but he's the one that chases Mater around and they scare the tractors at night.
Well, I will say this. That's an actually new redesigned John Deere 8R.
Gotta love them John Deeres.
Yeah, that's a good looking tractor right there.
All right, behind Casanova Equipment, following closely is Pamelia Volunteer Fire Department. Special thanks goes out to the volunteers who serve the Pamelia community. Harry Falk Jr. serves as their chief. And remember, folks, smoke detectors save lives.
100%.
Absolutely. And you can contact your local Red Cross and they'll hook you up
Yep.
with some free smoke
Yep.
detectors.
Check your batteries. Absolutely.
That wheel is taller than I am.
Look at that. That is a nice looking tractor right there.
Absolutely.
They have
Getting a
done-
little feedback from all
A little
that big
bit of
equipment we
feedback
got
here.
rolling through here.
It looks up ahead.
I see a cow,
I see a cow.
and not a four-legged one.
No, and that is a beautiful classic Mack. That is a beautiful looking truck.
No, I'm thinking of the cow. I thought you were saying it's a beautiful-looking cow.
No, that's a fine cow.
She is gorgeous.
That's a good cow
All
there.
right. Who is in that Mac?
That would be Farm Credit East. Farm
Very
Credit
nice.
East is made in agriculture. A cooperative owned by customers it serves. More than any other lender, we understand your unique credit needs, and they are unique in agriculture, and offer specialized product, tools, and services to help grow your success.
Very nice. And they've got their own little costumes and get up there, making it nice and entertaining for us,
Oh, my
showing off
goodness.
their love of the dairy industry.
Absolutely.
Beautiful float they've got put
That is a
together, and
beautiful
it looks
shot.
like they've got a Hawaiian theme.
A Hawaiian theme would be like Christmas in July,
What
but
does
like
a cow say when it goes to Hawaii?
I'm moving on. I don't know.
Cowabunga!
Please. It is. Oh, this is.
You didn't know what you signed up
No,
for, did
I
you?
didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Indian River Marching Band, proud to return to the Dairyland Parade for 2023 as they perform music honoring our country, America the Beautiful, and Battle Hymn of the Republic, and selections from the super films Captain America and the Avengers. The band is directed by Ashley Trudell.
Looking great, everybody.
Oh, our cows are dancing over here.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, let's take a listen and hear what they've got. They're going to be performing for us. Making their way down Washington Street, the Indian River Marching Band. Always put on a great show.
Absolutely.
Beautiful flags.
Beautiful
The
flags.
red, white, and blue.
Very proud Indian American.
Absolutely. Let's listen in. Doing a great job on the stage. I see a few familiar faces in the lineup there.
Somebody.
There might be. Fabulous job. Great job, Indian River Marching Band. Yeah, they said they were performing, and of course, look at bringing their own support staff with the Indian River Marching Band. Again, could not do it without the help of their support staff. They're keeping everybody safe and hydrated.
Hydration.
Oh, we've
is
got some
key.
fun stuff coming up the
Oh, my
stage here.
Is
Very
this-
nice. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
The Indian River Marching Warriors.
Swag.
Got some swag.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice water bottle to keep
Yes,
you hydrated.
absolutely.
Perfect for a warm day like today. I love that. Thank you guys so
Yeah,
much.
Very nice. Very kind.
I fear my ice cream may be melting.
Yes, I feel that was.
But it is what it is. The show
Yes.
must go on. And what do
Milkshake.
we got coming up next here, Jake?
We have the United States Border Patrol. The United States Border Patrol from Wellesley Island Station, to be exact.
Very
Operations
nice.
have been conducted in this area since 1924, 99 years.
Wow.
Wellesley Island
Did you
Station.
just do that math in your head?
Yeah, I just took
That's
100,
amazing.
took one away, and
Wow. I'll stick to radio.
I try.
You're one of those smart farmers, aren't you?
Wellesley Island Station Border Patrol agents cover 2,569 square miles. Square miles, mind
Square
you.
miles.
256 miles of shoreline and 70 miles of international border with our lovely friends to the north, Canada. We know their job has become increasingly difficult. Thank you to our Border Patrol agents for all that you do
Yes.
for us.
Thank you so
Our
much.
parade director, Jay Madison, has noted he has 2 nephews who serve our nation in the Border Patrol.
Wow.
It's close to home. And
Yes.
he's extremely proud of the work they do on our southwestern border.
Absolutely. Phenomenal. Timothy Babcock for City Council. Timothy T.J. Babcock is running for Watertown City Council and asks for your vote on June 25th. He has 26 years of management experience.
And that is a happy doggo.
And the dog definitely helps.
The dog
I
helps.
feel like dogs just help
Dogs
the
help.
image.
Dogs are like ice cream.
Dogs and babies. I mean,
Dogs,
you can't
babies,
go wrong.
ice cream, milkshakes.
You're bound to win it over.
All good things.
That's right. Don't forget that Watertown City Council vote for all you Watertown residents is coming up. Fast and furious.
June 27th.
June 27th.
June 27th.
Okay. They told me wrong. June 27th is the primary vote. I should know that.
Which is 25 days.
You and your math. Here we go again with that math.
Do what I can. Do what I can. And next,
and again, Timothy T.J. Babcock just reminding you to get out and
vote.
work your rights and vote.
Yes, we have these rights because of people that have marched in this parade,
Absolutely.
right?
Our armed
It's our
forces.
civic duty to exercise those rights whenever we can.
Absolutely.
Up next, we have Carrie's Closet. Carrie's Closet joins the Dairy Parade this year. You can learn more about this great local business at carriescloset.com.
I need a new wardrobe.
Do you?
I could use a new wardrobe. I might have to check that out.
A new wardrobe. If I had a new wardrobe, I would like new boots.
New boots?
New boots.
Do you have a specific brand that you like for boots?
I like Carolina boots.
Carolina boots.
Good support structure. I heard Brunt, they make good boots as well.
I like ones with a nice heel on them. That's how I like my boots.
Okay.
I like them made for walking.
I like Moose Bay for walking. There's a song there, a little song
And
reference.
of course, hard to miss. And the ones who are making this able for us to stream tonight, NBC Watertown, proud to be a part of the Jefferson County Dairy Parade and serving their community. We encourage you to watch Ag Day every morning at 6:30 on NBC Watertown. In the parade, they have the NBC Watertown flagship truck. She is beautiful, along with their new digital billboard trailer. Reach out to them if you're interested in advertising with them or having the trailer at your special event.
Absolutely. You know, when you said beautiful truck, all I could think of was Ice Cream Paint Job, the song.
Ice Cream Paint Job?
You never heard that song?
No, I don't think
It's not really like a Z93
I'm more of a
song.
classic hits kind
Classic
of girl.
hits. Ah,
Is that
see?
newer?
It's a different genre of music.
Well, yeah, everybody's got their taste. I've never
Everybody's
heard
got
of
their
that one.
taste.
Yes, I think that's a recent tag job, we'll call it, on the NBC Watertown
Sure,
truck.
looks great.
And with the black on the peacock colors on there,
Yes.
it just pops, and it is absolutely beautiful.
That is one nice looking rig.
And I believe that is the general manager driving the trailer, Mr. Mark Gaines.
Thank you very much, sir.
Contact him for all your advertising needs. Got a great crew working for him, and they love to give back to the North
Absolutely.
Country.
And look at that trailer. That just pops.
We're happy to be partnering with them.
Absolutely. That trailer just pops. I mean, that will get your attention.
Yes, it will. And you can have it at parties. You can put a logo on there.
Oh, my goodness.
Have it,
Great Lakes Cheese.
have it
great
around
sponsor.
we must have some food or something down there. I see a lot of seagulls.
Oh.
Got some good stuff.
Got some good food down there. Well, and it looks like after NBC Watertown, we have Cornell Cooperative Extension of Jefferson County. Cooperative Extension of Jefferson County educates youth, families, farmers, communities using research-based knowledge for practical applications and lifelong learning. Find out more about extension classes, events, and publications to include, which also includes the 2023 local food guide at ccjefferson.org.
Very nice.
And also, they bring CC the cow, which I believe I can see CC.
CC.
Yeah, to events
You
in
can
the
see
community.
CC.
I think I can see CC.
Did you see what you just did there? You can see CC.
Some call me a wordsmith. I don't know.
He's good at math and words.
The education system has done well by me. What can I say?
You know, one of the things I love about Cornell Cooperative is, especially during the pandemic, they still made it possible to grow and learn.
Yes.
They were sort of one of the founding industries in the community here of the remote learning. So they
Yes.
had so many classes and educational, nutritional
Yep.
items and videos and presentations that you were still able to take part in, even though COVID was going on.
Absolutely.
So they were phenomenal with what they did, and cooking classes and learning all about what you're eating and putting into your bodies. Cornell is great
Yes.
for that. And you can always go on to ccejefferson.org and learn more of what they've got. And their classes were free.
Yes.
It was
yes.
amazing.
They have
it was
some
beautiful.
great. We've called Cornell out to the farm many times. to
Yes,
assist
and they're
with
CC.
all sorts of things, from strawberries to cows.
The Theresa Fire Department, under the leadership of Chief Timothy Karg, the 100% volunteer department, covers 72 square miles in the town of Theresa. The department was established in 1892. That's right, I said it. 1892. So those roots
131
run
years
deep.
ago.
Listen, you with your math, you're making me look bad.
No, those are some sharp uniforms, by the way.
They look amazing. They are
And that-
dressed to impress, for sure. And doing a great job keeping us all safe
Absolutely.
as well.
That is a classic, beautiful fire truck right there.
Yes,
wow.
it is.
Wow.
Well, they're for 1892. There you go.
The first one. Next up, we have Brian Peck for Jefferson County Treasurer, Town of Champion Supervisor, and lifelong Jefferson County resident. Brian Peck is running for Jefferson County Treasurer.
That's right. Make sure you guys get out there and vote. It is not just fun to do, but it's also your right.
Yep. A right that people
And I
died
always
for.
tell people when I encourage them to vote, make sure you know the issues as well.
Absolutely.
Don't vote based on your feeling. Don't
Sure.
vote because you know them or you went to school with
Yep.
them. Vote based on the issues. It's the only way to make a difference.
Yep.
And that
Yep.
is the way that you can make a difference is by getting out
Absolutely.
and voting.
Absolutely.
The Belleville-Henderson Marching Band making its way down Washington Street. Belleville-Henderson Marching Band is under the direction of Katie McGrath. The 64 members of the band are in grades 7 through 12. They're playing hand clap. Last year they were in the parade. Our records show they had 30 members. So congratulations to Belleville-Henderson in growing your participation from students.
Wow.
Again, another one of my favorite parts. I
Yeah.
love the marching bands.
You know, the uniforms, you talked about it earlier, they just look sharp.
The black and white, and it's very
Yeah.
moo themed.
Yes, yes. That-
Very, very red, white, and moo.
Appar-
They got on board.
They say their mascot's the Panther. Right
Oh, I
now.
can see that.
Yeah, see that?
Yes, the
I'm getting really a
Panthers.
Holstein vibe. I love it. I love it.
Yes. And there's quite a few of them. They do have a very
Yes.
large marching band.
64 students.
Again, all the dedication and the hard work that goes into that, doing just a phenomenal job.
Absolutely. Color guard.
Those flags are heavy too, I'm not
Yes.
going to lie.
They are heavy. Got just enough of a breeze to make it, I'm sure, a little interesting. For
That's
sure.
right. All right, let's take a minute and listen in. All right, great job, Belleville Henderson March. And we just want to take a second really quick just again thank our sponsors making it possible to do this event this evening and be here and entertaining all you folks. Samaritan Medical Center offers a full spectrum of inpatient and outpatient healthcare services. You can find out all their information online. Just a great place to go if you've got a boo-boo.
Got a boo-boo.
Big or small,
Big or small, they treat them
They
all.
can help you with your boo-boos.
Absolutely.
And Great Lakes Cheese, Adams facility, or excuse me, as a company, the largest cheese packager in the world. If you're interested in joining a unique and rewarding career choice, visit GreatLakesCheese.com.
Great people.
Absolutely.
You know, we never talk about the folks that take the milk and turn it into something you and I eat.
Right.
Right? And
I know.
those folks deserve a ton of credit.
It's a
They
process.
take a great product and make it an even better product.
Absolutely.
Up next, we have the Belleville Henderson FFA. FFA is a national youth leadership organization based in agriculture that teaches skills to prepare members for college, career, and lifetime success. Belleville Henderson is proud to have the longest continually running agriculture program in the nation.
That's amazing.
In the nation.
That is amazing.
All 50 states and all the territories.
Congratulations
This
to
year,
them.
Belleville Henderson FFA members have participated in a variety of activities, including the Community Agricultural Fair, National FFA Convention in Indianapolis. I had a ton of fun when I went there. Leadership Development Event Contest, Mother's Day Plant Sale, State FFA Convention in Buffalo, in addition to several community service events. FFA members are looking forward to a busy summer. Events such as Jefferson County Fair, Lewis County Fair, and New York State Fair. A lot of fairs.
Now, okay, so we've got some older tractors coming up this way. We've got the Andre Charlebois Antique Tractors, a 1953 Ford Jubilee, 70 years old, restored in 2006, all original except the tires and one tire rim.
Wow.
The Jubilee celebrated Ford's 50th anniversary in the auto industry. The rear-mounted 3-point manure loader was handy for tight quarters, cleaning out the barn, driven by Andre Charlebois of Watertown. Second tractor is also a 1953 Jubilee, but has had a number of replacement parts. First, the rear tires are oversized. It's been converted to a 12-volt electrical. The fenders and floorboards are not correct for this model. And lastly, the vertical exhaust is not usually like this one. The 1950 Dearborn manure spreader, a 50-bushel capacity ground-driven, was restored and owned by Dad, driven by Dan Charlebois, Watertown third tractor. 1954 Ford NAA, driven by Jack Charlebois of Watertown, virtually identical to the 53 Jubilee. The NAA model was made only for 1953. There's about 77,000 and some change. And 1954, there's about 51,000. Less 54s are restored and often sold as Jubilees. The only difference is the front hood medallion.
Wow.
The Ford 3-point hitch 2-row corn planter is being restored by Grandpa Andre. Fourth tractor, 1955 Ford Model 740 High Crop, driven by Sam Charlebois of Watertown. The powertrain is the same as the NAA model, 4-speed 30 HP, but the narrow front and higher chassis was designed for cultivation of crops.
Very nice.
I almost sounded like I knew what I was talking
No,
about.
you
Just
rocked
for a
it.
second.
You rocked it. That's some classic American horsepower
Just for a second.
right there.
I know, they are actually,
Getting
they're
a
beautiful
helping hand.
machinery.
Beautiful tractors, and those tractors allowed us to use what we have today, and we're very thankful for the legacy that tractors like these provide for us.
Absolutely. All right, we got another marching band headed our way.
Pulaski Middle
That's a big
High
marching
School.
band.
Oh my goodness, look at that marching band.
There's a lot of them.
Blue Devils Marching Band from Pulaski High School. Give them room to perform. For fans of this huge band, rocks it out. The Pulaski Middle High School Marching Band is under the direction of Bill Whaley, participates in parades in the North Country, as well as the International Boxing Hall of Fame parade in Canastota. There's one
Wow.
well, that must be interesting.
I think that sounds like fun.
And the Sherburne Pageant of Bands. This year, Pulaski will be representing New York State in the National Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C.
That
on
is
July 4th.
amazing. So they're going to Washington, D.C., the National Independence Day
July.
Parade for 4th of July.
Wow.
Congratulations to the Pulaski Blue Devils. And that is an army marching towards us here.
Wow.
Coming down Washington
As far
Street.
as the eye can see.
All you see is Blue Devils. So excited to hear what they're going to be performing for us. And again, one of my favorite parts is the marching band.
And you know, once again, we talked about costumes. Red, white, and blue.
Yes.
They knocked it
Beautiful
out of the park.
costumes.
Love it.
And the flags to go with it.
Yep.
Of course, you've got your support staff ready and waiting with
That's
some nice
right.
cold water for the team.
Nothing like some good water and Powerade.
Doing a great job, kiddo.
Absolutely.
All right, and as the Blue Devils make their way down Washington Street, definitely want to give them some room to perform and let them do their thing. And we will listen in and hear what they've got to play for us.
on City Council. He serves as owner of a Heffron real estate here in Watertown. He's been actively serving the community for over 30 years and is running for mayor of City of Watertown.
It's going to be a good race this year.
It's going to be a good race for sure.
Again, make sure you get out there and vote, folks.
We'll talk about how they play while they sidestep.
I don't know how they did it. I can't even walk
sidestep. I can't
normally.
even sidestep.
Yeah, a lot of talent goes into those marching bands. It is really, they did a phenomenal job. And you can kind of see why they're going down to Washington, D.C. for that Independence Day parade.
Wow, somebody
Just
played
a
national
great
anthem
job.
in Washington, D.C. for New York.
All right, call Drive America at 315-785-9700 if you're in the market for a dependable, pre-owned vehicle. They encourage you to come see them at Drive America. They have cars, trucks, and SUVs in almost every year, make, model, at pricing you can afford. To save big on your next car, you definitely come to the right place. They're conveniently located on Outer Route 11 in Watertown. Call today to set up an appointment, 315-785-9700. They're looking forward to hearing from you. Drive America, Route 11 in Watertown.
Up next, we have the Town of Watertown Volunteer Fire Department and the Town of Watertown Volunteer Ambulance. Welcome to our neighbors from the Town of Watertown Fire and Ambulance Departments. In 2022, they responded to a total of 693 calls.
Wow,
with
that's
21
amazing.
structure fires. Chief David Johnston, along with Assistant Chief Ron Wareham, Jason Lee, and John Smith, appreciate the opportunity to celebrate all the dairy industry means to our county. We welcome 46-8-1 from the Town of Watertown.
Very nice. Thank you guys so much for what you do.
Absolutely. When they run out, when other people run out, they run in.
That's
Can't
right.
make them enough for that.
It takes a lot of courage to do what they do.
Absolutely.
Sarah Pierce from Watertown Mayor. Sarah Cockrell Pierce is asking for your vote to serve as Watertown City Mayor. Sarah currently serves as Watertown City Council member and is doing a great job. And you can see she's got her crowd in her field,
Got the village.
leading the way, brought the village. It does take a village,
It
doesn't
does
it?
take a village.
Vote Sarah Cockrell Pierce for mayor. And they are very festive as well.
They are very festive. They need a theme.
I recognize that Bronco coming down the road too.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
familiar looking Bronco there.
Well, the Evans Mills Raceway Park may be the owner. The Evans Mills Raceway Park is an action-packed asphalt racetrack that brings the Thunder every Saturday night right next to Fort Drum. Come see the family-friendly atmosphere for yourself every Saturday this summer.
And that is a beautiful Bronco
Wow.
pace car, the official pace car of Evans Mills Speedway.
What a great county to live in.
It is. It's phenomenal. So much to do and see. The Copenhagen Marching Knights. The Copenhagen Marching Knights is made up of students in grades 5 to 12. We're excited to be back for this year's Dairy Parade, says the band's director, Greg Lovers. And again, we're going to take a listen here in just a minute as the Golden Knights, or Marching Knights, excuse me, make their way down Washington Street. Doing a great job carrying those instruments and holding those
Absolutely.
flags.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a listen in and hear what they got. All right, great job, the Copenhagen Marching Knights.
Love it.
And the support staff, of course, following closely behind in the event that they need anything.
Absolutely anything. Up next, the Community Action Planning Council of Jefferson County Head Start program. Head Start is a federally funded preschool program in Jefferson County providing services to qualifying families of 3 and 4-year-old children at no cost. Call 315-782-4900, extension 236. Once again, that's 315-782-4900, extension 236. Call and get your child signed up today.
Yes, because apparently the cow jumped over the moon at Head Start.
Apparently.
All right, they are excited to be here at the Dairy Parade this Friday, beautiful Friday evening.
Yeah. Great costume.
Supporting the dairy industry, coming down Washington Street. Hey, you! Oh, I thought you were giving me candy or handing it like yeah, no, he was going to give me some. Thanks, darling.
Oh,
Oh my God.
oh. Oh, that one's out of the trapper. We're gonna leave that one for a minute. Is that the cat in the hat?
The cat in the hat. All right, we got the Rodman Volunteer Fire Department. Rodman serves the Tug Hill community of Rodman and surrounding areas and is a volunteer. If you didn't hear me say that, I'll say it again. Volunteer Fire Department.
How lucky are we to have all these volunteer
And it really
emergency
takes-
medical fire services?
It does, and it takes that special person to volunteer to go out there and put themselves at risk to keep us safe.
Right.
So
Yep.
always want to thank our volunteers,
Absolutely.
men and women, and fire, law enforcement, and firemen.
Absolutely. Up next, Empire Tractor, formerly Waldrop Equipment of Watertown. They continue their North Country Farm. They continue to serve the North Country Farm community. Their equipment lines include New Holland, Blue Tractors, Kinsey, they make corn planters, Oxbow, Mergers, Landau, and Kubota. Retaining local employees for sales, parts, and service. They greatly appreciate our continued support, and we greatly appreciate them in our community.
Very nice. And again, some nice tractors coming down
tractors.
Washington Street.
Absolutely. So, you know those Ford Jubilees?
Yes.
Eventually, through mergers, acquisitions, whatever,
Red
eventually those tractors would kind of be like the grandfather to these tractors.
Oh, okay.
In a kind of convoluted way.
Very nice. I like the blue color.
Yeah.
See, I'm more
Got it.
simple. I'm like, ooh, pretty.
Oh, pretty custom.
It's a nice looking round baler right there.
All right, community broadcasters, The Border 106.7, 94 Rock, 1240 WATN, and Magic 103.1, and New Country 100.7, The Eagle, coming down Washington Street.
Big fans. Up next behind them is the Mental Health Association. The Mental Health Association, person-centered care in groups to assist individuals in overcoming their barriers, to achieve their individual goals, and to obtain proper services. And it appears we have another marching band.
We do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Loudville Academy Marching Raiders joining our parade for the first time. The Loudville Academy Marching Raiders under the direction of Mrs. Kelly Kilser. The marching band is made up of students in 7th through 12th grade, and this year they're performing Danger Zone from Top Gun. It's one of my favorite songs.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you asked me earlier what songs I like to listen to in the morning to get going. This is definitely
Danger Zone.
one of them.
Danger Zone?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Every time I step in behind the mic on the radio station, it's Danger Zone.
You know, it's so great that they made a Top Gun movie that got like the younger generation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
yes.
very few movie franchises can do that.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
that
They
is
did
so
a great
neat.
job. All right, let's take a listen in to the Loudville Academy Marching Raiders. Great job, the Allowville Academy Marching
Yes.
Raiders. Phenomenal job. I'll tell you what, if we had to judge, that was a pretty good one.
She's a little biased to Danger Zone, I understand.
I kind of like that song, so definitely comes in handy.
Yes.
Now you're familiar with what's coming up the road here a little bit.
Coming up the road is a place near and dear to my heart
Little
in many
bit.
ways, many ways. So Robbins Family Grain, North Harbor Dairy, and Old McDonald's Farm. So in the front of the procession, we have our new mower tractor. It's a Fendt. Very, very excited about this. Driven
She's
by
pretty
Mike.
wide there. Got to clear some
Yes,
room for her.
yes. It takes a special operator, and this is something you're going to do early morning.
Very nice.
So while you're on the radio show, that tractor's
You're
out and
out,
about.
you're planting.
Absolutely.
Very nice. So now, the Robbins Family Grain actually grows about 7,500
Yes.
acres of corn, soybeans, wheat, and hay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So those,
Whole lot of planting
yes,
going on.
whole lot of planting going on. Those crops go to feed cows. They go to feed people. They go all over the place. They go as far away as Japan. They have gone as far away as Japan. There's my lovely nieces and nephews right there.
Some familiar faces there
Yeah,
waving
some
at you.
familiar faces. So this is really nice. Hopper bottom for grain. And then our milk truck, and that goes right to Great Lakes Cheese. Yeah, 8,000 gallons of milk. The people make the difference, for sure.
Dorena Kimball for Jefferson County Treasurer. Jefferson County Treasurer candidate Dorena Kimball. Keep a woman in office with excellent qualifications and experience for the position. Dorena has served as deputy treasurer for 10 years, 22 years with the county. Vote for Dorena in November. On horseback is Joanna Sherman, a junior at Lime Central School, riding her quarter horse, Belle, who is out of Durant's East Ranch in Clayton. Anna and Belle can be seen at the French Festival in Cape Vincent. They also enjoy spending time at Triple Crown Horse Camp in the summer. Beautiful horse. Look at
Yeah,
that.
oh my
She's
goodness.
gorgeous.
That is a beautiful horse. And look, another dog.
Oh, another. And he is dressed to impress.
Absolutely.
It says, vote for my mom.
Vote for my
Again,
mom.
here we go with the dogs and babies, and they've got a
Yeah,
horse,
dogs,
too. You
babies.
can't compete with that.
No,
Come on.
this is
It's
this
adorable.
is getting out of hand.
Absolutely adorable.
Next thing you know, it's going to be baby goats. Indian River FFA chapter was established in 1959 and has a long-standing history of promoting agricultural leadership. Some chapter highlights include, but are not limited to, being named the 2022 New York State Ag Society Chapter of the Year and the 2022 NYAAE Ag Program of the Year. All Indian River students in grades 6 through 12 are invited to participate in the agriculture program to further their agricultural knowledge and grow their leadership skills.
So now, you being a farmer and a
Yes,
dairy
ma'am.
man, tell us a little bit about the FFA organization and what it does.
Sure. So I was a proud member of the Beaver River FFA.
Very
and then
nice.
I served on the state officer team for New York 2014, 2015?
Nobody's
2015?
counting
yeah,
now.
well, almost a decade ago. And FFA, great organization. Just like the Scouts, like these marching bands, take young people. There's a purpose, there's passion, there's drive. Shows you the world. I was able to go to South Africa through the
Wow.
FFA, Costa Rica.
That's amazing.
Yeah, all sorts of places that you would not, it's just not for farmers.
Right. I didn't realize the opportunities that the
Yes,
FFA offered.
huge opportunities.
So there you go. If you've got kiddos in grades 6 to 12 and want to kind of further their education, the FFA is a great organization.
Absolutely.
Plus, I feel like with the FFA, you build that sort of camaraderie.
Yes.
You learn how to work together, and you build that brotherhood that you take with you for
Yes.
a very long time.
Absolutely. And you get to, you go to national conventions, state conventions.
Sure.
You really get to go out, meet people from different states, really open up your world.
Just an amazing organization.
Absolutely. One of the largest youth organizations in the U.S., by the way.
Wow. The Adams Center Volunteer Fire Department, Engine 211. They provide fire coverage for the residents in the town of Adams, as well as covering areas of Interstate 81. Always like to thank all of our volunteer fire department, all those men and women that are putting their lives on the line and running in when we are running out.
Especially when Interstate 81. We all know how that can be
That
in the
can be
wintertime.
very dangerous. A lot of
Very
stuff goes down
dangerous.
on the highway.
Absolutely.
And not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
All right, making their way down Washington Street, the Adams Center Volunteer Fire Department. Got all the bells and whistles going on.
Beautiful truck.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
truck.
Beautiful fire truck. They must have got it washed right before they came.
Someone had a pressure washer, and I can tell.
All right, and just want to thank one of our sponsors really quickly here, HP Hood. The local Lafargeville plant has been in operation since the late 1920s. You can start your career by applying at hphood.com.
Up next is the Carthage Central School Drumline. This drumline is a 16-member group of percussion instruments. The director is Heather Wood, and they sound fantastic.
Absolutely. It's nice to hear like the incorporate, like the selective groups, so not just the entire marching band, but also just to hear the drum line by itself and just to hear what they can do as well.
Yep.
All right, let's take a listen to the Carthage Central School drum line.
In business for over 20 years, building great kids by way of martial arts. They teach children the values that build great people. You ever tried to play football?
I did. I took a class in college.
Oh, well, that didn't go very well for you then, did it?
No, hand-eye coordination was not my strength.
It does take talent. And, you know, not only are they learning the martial arts and the history of it, but they're also learning discipline and structure, skills that they're going to take with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Skills they're going to take with them throughout their entire life. It's taught, you know, in these Taekwondo classes in this group.
Sure.
It's an amazing artistry.
And we have kids from all different age groups.
Exactly.
Ninjas.
Nice job. Way down the center, Mr. Randall. Move down this way.
Yeah, I think so. afraid what they do to me.
Lining up to do some great mastery here. I can feel it.
Well, I think we're going to have to refill the chocolate after that.
Okay, Mr. Randall, go.
Continuing the presentation here with the Taekwondo Training Center, doing a great job. Oh, watch your fingers. What do you think, Jake? You think they'll let us take a whack at it?
Actually, I'm that scared of it.
Great performance.
Okay, straighten your lines up. And move forward. Go.
All right, how about a round of applause for the performance there, Taekwondo Training Center. Did a great job, guys. And I'm a little scared now, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely don't want to come across any of you guys anywhere.
As long as they stay over there and we stay up here, it's all good.
Phenomenal job. They did a great
Up
job.
next, in another beautiful fire truck,
Yes.
is the Adams Center Fire Department. Once again, 100% volunteer fire department serving Southern Jefferson County area. How lucky are we?
We love our volunteer fire departments.
They are well equipped, they're well trained, they're well staffed, and I'm sure they're always accepting new members. How lucky are we?
The Jefferson County Fair will be held July 11th through the 16th. You can come out and see all the wonderful exhibits and enjoy the fun at the Jefferson County Fair right on Coffee Street. Free admission this year, July 11th through the 16th.
What's your favorite fair food?
Probably either popcorn or candy apple I have to get.
Candy
Every
apple,
time I go.
fried dough.
Oh, I forgot the fried dough.
Up next, Alexandria Bay FFA. Alexandria Bay FFA chapter has 35 active and 100 total members. Activities include attending state and national conventions, county fairs, public speaking and career development competitions, fundraising events, community service, and attending the well-loved FFA camp Asagachi. Very excited.
And the John Hoover Inn Evans Mills Model T Ford Model T is an automobile that was produced by the Ford Motor Company from October 1st of 1908, yeah, that was close to my birthday, to May 26, 1927. It is generally regarded as the first affordable automobile, which made car travel available to middle-class Americans. Ford named his first car the Model A and proceeded through the alphabet up through the Model T. 20 models in all. Not all the models went into production. These cars are all built between 1913 and 1926. 100 plus years old, and they will all drive home tonight. That's amazing. I'm 38 and I'm struggling to drive home tonight.
I'm 27. I can't get out of bed somewhere.
Beautiful looking vehicles.
fun. Up next, just after the Model T Club, is the Sackett Harbor Sentinels Marching Band and Color Guard. The Sackett Harbor Sentinels Marching Band and Color Guard are under the direction of Jack Wiley.
Now, Sackett's Harbor, they've always been known for their very regal attire, their very regal uniforms. I always kind of felt bad. I thought they looked very warm under there.
Sure.
But, you know, Sackett's has a very, very strong regal history dating back to the early 1800s with the War of 1812 and General Jacob Brown, all the affiliations on there. So a very regal place with a very regal history. Best represented by the Sackett's Harbor Sentinels.
A lot of history.
Yes, doing a great job as they make their way down Washington Street, and we're going to listen in and hear what they've got to play for us. I know what this is. Is this Real Diamond? Doing a great job, those Sackett's Harbor Sentinels.
Absolutely.
The Philadelphia Volunteer Fire Department, thank you for your volunteer service to your community. Joining us here at the Dairy Parade.
Absolutely. And just behind them is the Smithville Volunteer Fire Department, serving southern Jefferson County area of towns of Adams and Henderson.
All right, we've got a Pixelit digital mobile billboard.
That is sharp.
For all your advertising needs. You can have your billboard placed on a rolling set of wheels. It can go wherever you want it to go. The Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, New York, Chapter 19-2. This entry from the Armed Forces Day Parade is the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. Their motto is Vets Helping Vets. They're a registered not-for-profit whose mission is to help other veterans, whether that's through helping out at food pantries, supplying winter clothing and other items to local homeless veterans, or helping individual veterans directly.
Can't thank them enough.
Absolutely, doing a great job.
Those are some good-looking bikes.
And as we wrap up this year's Dairy Parade, we just want to thank everybody for attending and invite you all to attend the Watertown Rapids Agricultural Day game on Saturday, June 10th. Game time is 6 o'clock. You can learn more by going to thewatertownrapids.com.
Absolutely.
And of course, the Ag Promotion Board and American Dairy Association have set up a booth next to us. If you haven't had a chance to stop by, please do. It's called the Milk Refueling Station. They're giving away 500 cartons of ice cold milk. They've got regular milk, they've got chocolate milk, and they've got all sorts of dairy bling that they're giving away as well. Thank you guys for tuning in from home. JJ here.
Jake, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a great night and a safe weekend.
Chocolate melt.
All right, you guys, there is still plenty of chocolate milk over at the refueling station if you want to help yourself. Looking for a nice, cold, refreshing glass of chocolate milk or cup of chocolate milk, please come on over, say hi. They'll hook you up with some swag and quench those thirst palates on this warm evening.
Absolutely.
Thank you all for coming.
Still a blistering 78 degrees.
Sure. Happy to do it. Oh, my ears are sweating.
I can imagine how warm it got. We were thinking that this system is meant for our speakers.
Yeah, that's soft.
What's into their speakers?
Yeah.
Cutting in and out. Because we didn't really have much problem with it at all. Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm just too loud. You can say it. I got a mouth on me. Yeah, he knows.
Is that a...
He knows how loud I am.
sprinkler system.
Is that my water? Do I have the keys? In my water bottle?
No, it was the feed. The